Jonesy and Amanda.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
The Jonesy and Amanda Show.
Gorgeous Amanda.
Mistress Amanda is delivering discipline.
It hurts, but someone's got to do it.
Bad Amanda, bad Amanda. All right, got to see Jonesy.
And the virile Jonesy.
What a creep.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Stay in school and learn school.
Yeah, okay.
Out of the way, Dobie.
Jonesy and Amanda, those are names that you would never forget.
It's showtime.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
Oh, I'm all right. How would you describe this thing I'm wearing, this jackety thing? Is it like a...
Dressing gown?
It's not a dressing gown. It's
Kimono?
like a lightweight... Don't call me lightweight. It's sort of a lightweight jackety thing, isn't it?
It's a coat.
Yeah, and it's got a waist thing that I've tied around the back.
A belt.
Yeah, but a long droopy one. Mm-hmm. And it's gone into the toilet twice.
Duh.
Once at the hairdresser's, once at work here. So not even my own home toilet. It was before anything had happened, you know.
Sure.
But it's still unsavoury. And it happened once and went, ugh. Then it happened again just then.
Yeah. Ugh. I always think about Kevin Rudd's misso. What's her name? Therese Rain.
What'd she do?
She had those big the big sleeves on her coat. And I used to think that would be hell at the dunny.
Oh, and you're at the Lazy Susan having Chinese.
That could be. You're at the Lazy Susan
and
eating
your
Chinese.
sleeves are just dripping into
And
it
you're with
all.
someone big on the tooth, like Mikey Robbins. And like, you know, when have you ever eaten with Mikey Robbins?
Yeah.
When the Lazy Susan's there, it's like a circular
centrifuge.
saw.
It's a centrifuge.
You've got to put your hands back and just wait till,
Yeah.
because you'll lose something.
Yeah. But, yes, if...
It's like when you were in woodwork at school and they said, don't wear a tie when you're working near the lathe.
The same sort of thing, though, isn't it?
If you ever eat with
getting
Mikey Robbins,
You're getting dressed in the
don't
morning.
wear a tie.
And you're going out to dinner or whatever it is, you have to think about those big sleeves. I've been caught out
Yep.
before. Toileting and Chinese fooding.
Yeah, this has happened to Gandalf in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he was hopeless at
You
a
shall
Chinese
not
restaurant.
pass.
Oh, yuck, you got wee on your sleeves. And that beard, don't start me.
We have an action-packed show today. You know who's joining us?
Julie Goodwin.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I do happen to
Well,
know.
I don't get many lines on the show, and
Okay.
that was my big line.
All right, well, try and find another one. Go on. You've been rehearsing all day.
We can't do anything until we do the Fast Five.
Give us a call, 1355 22, if you'd like to play.
Get on to it, 1355 22. Did you just do the
I
number
stole
as well?
your line.
Well, you might as well just forward sell 1927 on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home for Jam Nation.
How fast can this thing go?
Faster than the speed of light.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Fast Five.
Fast Five questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 5 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say,
Well, if you answer question 5 correctly, you get a $500 voucher to Hijinks Hotel.
nice haircut too, by the way. Looks good.
Don't pretend that you've
I'm very
noticed. We often
observant.
have this
I'm very
discussion here
observant
that
with
you
stuff.
don't notice, and that's fair enough.
Looks good.
But I told you I was going, and I've just arrived here from the hairdresser, so it's an easy get.
Yeah, but I'm very observant. It's like producer Jenna, producer Jacinda.
Yeah, it's how
boss lady
observant you
Jacinda.
are, wrong person.
She came in before and she had a phone on and the torch was on her phone.
You told her it was an ick.
Well, I said you're going to lose your battery because you've got a long day ahead of you doing all the work for this show, and it is a bit of an ick.
I thought icks only went the other way, that women had icks about men. I love you, but that's a big ick, that kind of thing. Like those
If
small little
Sydney
foot socks.
Sweeney came in carrying a torch,
Wouldn't be for you.
Nick is with us in Rowville.
Hello, Nick.
G'day, guys. How are we?
Very well.
Very well. Here's question number 1 for you. The cherry blossom is famous for flourishing in which country?
China.
Oh, Nick.
I don't
Wrong
know.
one.
They may have them there. I don't know. But this other country is famous for it, and people travel there for the cherry blossom season. I was scared as to which word I was going to blab. I was scared I was going to give you the answer.
I'm getting a bit of ick right now. From Rowville to Panania, it's Karen.
Hello, Karen.
Hi,
Hello.
Karen,
Which country
Hello.
has a cherry blossom season?
Japan.
Japan.
let's play What's on the Box. Karen,
I'll turn the box on.
This is a theme for a TV show. What is that show, Karen?
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, the throwback.
Repeat the question. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Karen?
Do you know the show?
Would it be, oh dear, it's on the tip of my tongue. Would it be,
She was going to get there. You buzzed
The
her out.
band was They Might Be Giants.
Yeah.
We used to play them when that song came out. Narelle is with us.
Hi, Narelle.
Narelle.
Hi, Narelle.
Do you
Do
know
you know
that?
what song it is? Or what show it is?
Is it Malcolm in the Middle?
It is Malcolm in the Middle. Which of these artists once had their own sitcom? Was it A, Chris Isaak, B, Phil Collins, or C, Paul Simon?
That's a weird concept. One of them had a sitcom.
Wow.
Yeah, one of them.
Well, I know Chris Isaac's pretty funny, so it might be him.
It was Chris Isaac.
Yeah, Chris Isaak show.
Yeah, the series, it sounds fascinating. The series followed Chris in the studio, on the road and on his surfboard as he tries to live a normal life despite his fame, apparently. Here's how the opening titles went.
I'm the original American boy.
No, that sounds like Chris. I'd be hanging for the Phil Collins talk show or sitcom. It'd just be that.
And Paul Simon just be a man walks down the street.
Okay.
Did you understand that reference,
I did.
Brendan? Thanks
I
for
did.
not
That's a
laughing.
song.
I appreciate your straight face.
It's a song from You Can Call Me Out. The line from You Can Call Me Out. In the song Stayin' Alive by the Bee Gees, how many R's are being sung in each chorus, Narelle?
So you can't play it. So.
No, I'm not going to play it.
No,
you gotta,
that's-
you just sing
we'll
it.
play it as the answer.
Sing it to yourself, Narelle.
So give it to me again. How many R's?
How many R's?
Sung in each chorus.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going to say 6 because I don't.
Sorry, it's not 6, Narelle.
And there we have it.
That's question 4.
Can you answer this question?
In the song Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, how many R's are sung in each chorus?
Why don't you think about it during Dire Straits? 135522 is our number. Play the Fast Five. Gold.
Hear every second of Jonesy and Amanda on demand. Search for us now on the iHeart app.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation.
How fast can this thing go?
Faster than the speed of light.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Fast Five.
5 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 5 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're up to question number 4 already. If you get to question 5 and you answer that correctly, you will win the prize.
We're joined by Will of Malvern.
Hi, Will.
G'day, how's it going?
Good.
Very well, thank you. Let's see if you can answer this one. In the song Stayin' Alive, they drop their G's, how dreadful, by the Bee Gees, how many R's are sung each chorus?
That is 8, I believe.
Whoa.
Do you want to sing it for us?
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
Oh, nice, Will.
I didn't know we were going to get a show as well, Will.
Is this Will again?
I can't tell where BG stop and Will starts.
This does bring you to question 5,
All
Will.
in Will.
All right.
Britney Spears has sold the rights to her music catalogue for $281 million.
Wow.
Which debut single launched her into stardom back in 1998?
What was the first song?
Oops, I did it again.
Oh, Will!
You've gone with the wrong one.
Will's loss is Sam's gain in Brunswick. Hello, Sam.
Hi.
Hello, Sam. Do you know Britney Spears' debut single in 1998?
Yep.
Pick one of the early ones. You'd probably be
Give me
right.
one more time.
Yeah, that's
Baby,
it.
one more time.
She sold her music catalogue for $281 million. Good on her.
Should be good for the drinks.
Sure would.
Congratulations to you, Sam. It's all about you. Forget Britney. You have won the Jam Pack. It's all coming your way. A $500 voucher to Hijinks Hotel, where fun checks in and boredom checks out. Search Hijinks Hotel. You can go and check them out next time you're in the city.
Thank you. That's fantastic.
Good on you, Sam.
It's
Thank
pretty
you.
good, Sam. Carry on. Have a
Well,
good
coming
day.
up in the next half hour, Julie Goodwin is going to be joining us. She's taking her skills on the road. She's going to be doing like a stage show.
Skills and Skillet.
Oh, nice work.
I know that you don't
Hope
like.
she doesn't get panned.
I know that you don't like other people wading in on your pun.
On my pun world.
Yeah. Julie Goodwin, you just said that.
I did.
Married at First Sight. I was distracted by that. Did you watch that?
No, Brendan.
Because there's a conundrum that I want to run past you.
I'm ready to receive.
That's coming up on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home for Jam Nation with Nikki French, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Gather round, kids, for the ballad of Gia and Scott. You're watching Married at First Sight?
One day I'll say yes, but today's not that day.
Gia and Scott. You know them.
Do I? Which one are they?
She's
Which
the one.
are they?
she's the one with the bosoms.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't want anyone to know she has a child.
That's right.
Who the hell told him I had a kid?
I'm looking at you, drunken uncle, at the wedding. Anyway, Scott told her he was cool with that. I'm okay if you've got a child. Although what happened in the Revelation thing in the audition.
In the Bible.
For Scott, auditions and says, I don't want children, let alone other people's children.
And does she get to see the audition?
And she sees the auditions. And he said, I don't want to fund the children. I don't want anything to do with the children. She didn't take that well.
It does not bother me. And the fact she's 8 years old, it makes it easier for me. Like, I'm telling you straight.
Why? Because she'll take care of herself? That's what you said in the video. Well, she can't, actually. She's
I'm not saying she'll take care of herself.
Where are we going to put her? In the garage?
No, that's where my car goes.
Your garages are good. You can lock them up. Not the children in the garage.
You know what? I feel sorry for him because he's obviously been selected by producers because he has said he doesn't want children. He's been put with someone who says, don't tell him I've got a kid. Hang on, I've got a kid. How dare you not be into my kid?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Anyway, so
He what?
It wrapped up.
Tell me.
It wrapped up that he's going to do his best to keep Gia on side.
For me, I just find the only thing I can do is prove that, I care. That's all I can do.
What's her daughter's name?
Oh, shit. I'll forget.
So he's managed to keep that secret that he doesn't know the daughter's name.
Right.
And so last night, everything seemed to be peachy pie.
We went to bed on no argument. We woke up with a smile on our face. There's so many good things we have with each other. We're just keeping things strong. I'm happy.
Well, good.
Yeah.
We did well.
Kissy, kissy.
Did they do well? All good? All
okay.
good, Brendan?
Except 24 hours later, there is one problem that Scott has.
Have you learned her daughter's name yet?
Well, she calls her bub and I keep saying daughter. You know what's funny? After yesterday, I was like, I'm in trouble, but I'm not going to ask because then it's obvious. So I'm waiting till I hear it and then I'm going to,
Imagine if that went on for years. And he's giving this girl away at her wedding and he still doesn't know her name.
Good luck with that. I watch it so you don't have to.
And I'm grateful.
You're welcome.
Tell you what's coming up next. That's Julie Goodwin. We know her as she's a much-loved Australian. She's won MasterChef.
Well, remember when you went on assignment to Chris Brown for that TV show that we can't talk
assignment
about?
to Chris Brown. I went on an assignment with Chris Brown.
Did this assignment actually even exist?
Yes, it's going to. No.
I just realised you took a week off work.
Yeah, to go to
and you
an
said,
African country.
I've got to go to African country.
With Chris Brown.
Find some people to fill my shoes while I'm away.
Yeah.
And we have not seen any evidence of this show. Or Chris Brown, for that matter.
I left him on an anthill. That show is going to air this year.
Righto.
And yes, while I was away, this is your way of saying Julie Goodwin filled in.
Yeah.
And she's going to be joining us next. She's taking a show on the road. What will that show be?
We'll find out when she joins us on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home.
Well, she's the queen of the kitchen and one of our favourite guests. Julie Goodwin has been sharing her culinary skills since she first appeared on MasterChef in 2009. That's how long she's been in our lives. She's on the road with her tour. Your Time Starts Now, it's called. And Julie Goodwin, hello, your time does start now. How are you?
Hello. Thank you for having me.
It's always great to have you on, and also part of the Dancing with the Stars alumni.
Yes.
You've been on it.
Don't let a moment go by without mentioning that, do we?
Amanda's been on it. Amanda went on to host it. I went on it, went on to do nothing. But, we could swap notes about it if you wanted.
Did you enjoy it, Julie?
Yeah, I really did. I've made a lifelong friend in my dance partner, Andre. He's absolutely gorgeous. And I learned some skills I just didn't know I had.
And will you use them again?
Never.
No.
As long as I live. But I did love it.
With your stage show, are you cooking on stage? Give us the format. What happens?
So I do a bit of cooking. I do a few recipes. The idea is there's a kitchen and there's also a little lounge area, and it's meant to feel, I guess, as though, you know, when you have a dinner party and you invite people over and they kind of hang by your kitchen bench, sit at your bench while you finish off the dinner. That's kind of it. It's cooking as a medium to telling stories and having conversations. So we look at a bit of nostalgic kind of MasterChef stuff on the screens and revisit some of that, some behind the scenes, and just talk about sort of life and the turns that it can take and the surprising turns that it can take and how we find our way back from those.
Mm.
If you didn't go on MasterChef in 2009, I mean, your life has been transformed. What, that shy, nervous, klutzy kind of woman we met, who would she be now if you hadn't gone on MasterChef? Where would she be now?
Man, that is a question and a half. I think I would have stuck with my family business, Mix in IT. His business has been going 24 years now. For a period of time, I would have helped him with that. But I think I always would have gone into something creative. Prior to that, I was a youth worker, and I'm sort of heading back into the direction of that sort of thing now. So, I think that probably I'd be somewhere in one of those arenas.
You know what I've discovered recently, and I'm a bit late to the party.
Is this 2-minute noodles?
The air fryer. How good.
The air fryer.
Your life begins now.
Are you joking? Like the air fryer? And I kind of sneered it.
You did.
Because Amanda, she used to talk about the Thermomix.
And then
it's like she was in Scientology. Anyone that came along, she was trying to corrupt them about the Thermomix. I've become like that guy with the air fryer.
Yeah, we all have.
You know, I never used an air fryer until I went back on MasterChef in season 14.
Really?
Because I was just like, I don't do gadgets, you know, just the real oven, whatever. And we had an air fryer challenge, so I had to use one to do the challenge. And I used it, and I just went, oh, my God, well, now I'm buying one. And it's a game changer, and especially for families where, like mine, where sometimes you've got the whole bloody crowd there and you've got to fire up a 90-centimetre wide. Sometimes nobody's home. They're all off busy doing things, and you just need a tiny little super hot convection oven to heat up your dinner like that, and it does the job. So I'm with you, Jonesy. I'm with you.
We're part of the air fryer elite.
We are. Big air fryer.
The latecomers to air frying club.
Big air fryer.
Julie, you're such a sunny person, but you've also been very open about the struggles you've had with your own mental health. Will you be talking about that on stage too? That's something that I know has touched a lot of people.
Yeah, look, 100%, Amanda. It's kind of speaking about that openly. Those few years ago is actually what led me to writing my autobiography, Your Time Starts Now, and that's what the show is for. It's lovely, and we tell lots of lovely stories, and we have a lot of laughs. Like, it's not a heavy show, but we absolutely, my purpose in bringing this tour to the road is to normalise this conversation and make it so that people aren't ashamed to sort of come out and say, you know what, I'm struggling too, and maybe there's a few of those things I need to notice about my own life or my own well-being and maybe make some changes, because I don't want anyone to end up where I ended up, you know. I'd like them to spot the signs well and truly before that. And so that's what I'm really hoping to achieve.
And I look at you now, you look in a great place. You look fantastic. You're doing great. You were great when you filled in for Amanda when she went on this so-called assignment with Dr. Chris Brown.
It was a real assignment.
It was like this TV show that no one's seen. Have you heard of this TV show,
it's
Julie?
Going to be on air this year.
Amanda's going to be on with Dr. Chris Brown?
Did you just think I scarf it off for a week?
It's front and centre.
Thank you, Julie.
Okay. When did she get to you, Julie? For tickets and tour information, head to juliegoodwin.com. She's touring. You're touring, and you go and see this show, Julie. It's always great to talk to you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Lots of love, Julie. Thank you.
Julie Goodwin, thank you. Coming up after in the next hour, we're going to be talking about home remedies. What gets you across the line?
I've seen a couple of home remedies that I'm going to try out one of them. I've got a bit of a headache. Funny about that, Brendan. Yep. And there's a remedy as to how to get rid of it. I'm going to try it.
It's coming up on Gold.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording,
Jonesy and Amanda.
We'll do it live!
Jonesy and Amanda, those are two great names.
Such a scam.
I'm not a scam.
Sense the chemistry between them, but how much of that is real?
Mind your own business and shut your pie hole.
I wish you well with your show.
I'm just checking the hashtag spill day. Has that happened? Because Angus Taylor, the Liberal MP, has quit Susan Lee's front bench That means he's making a tilt for the big job.
I think it's accepted the spill is underway. I don't know when.
Whenever. Just do it.
Do it or don't.
Do it or don't do it. Pee or get off the pot.
Is that a political slogan?
Something that's come to light, though. Angus back in 2019 boasted on social media about how he created 1,000 more car parking spaces for his local constituents. 4 hours later, his official account replied, "Fantastic. Great move. Well done, Angus."
That's nice. Who was that?
Him. It came up as him.
Wow.
And, of course, the internet has not ignored this. It's become a bit of a meme. People are posting congratulations to themselves. Scored a soccer goal. Fantastic. Great move. Well done, Angus. I got a new job. Fantastic. Great move.
He'll be the first to congratulate himself if he wins after the spill.
So, what's going to happen? I don't know.
We'll find out. In the meantime, I have a cracking headache, and I came across a home remedy that someone posted who wouldn't believe everything they read on the internet. I'm going to put my head in an oven. No, it involves something you do with your hand. I'm going to try it, and we might take your home remedies as well.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. I'm sure the tribal drum will beat for this. On Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold. Hello, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home for Jam Nation. Backstreet Boys.
Look, I've got a bit of a headache, and I don't know. Do you get headaches much?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh, it's not. I'm not quizzing you at a police station. You sound like you're just trying to withhold information. I'm just asking you casually. Are you a headache? Some people have headaches and others don't.
I have great sympathy for people that have migraines.
I agree. That would be very, very hard.
I know a few people that have those crippling migraines.
Terrible.
That looks like a hell, like that and back pain. And I've had back pain.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the migraine, that looks terrible.
I don't get headaches a lot, but I was scrolling through my phone because I remembered having seen a home remedy. Have a listen to this.
You didn't know this, but if you place your hand in a container of water, add ice cubes, then open and close your hand for 1 minute, you can relieve a headache in just a few seconds. That's right. This is a very old secret, passed down from generation to generation.
And now into AI.
Of course.
What an AI voice that is.
He sounds nice.
I'm going to believe this remedy. Let me take some jewels off. I've got a container.
This might take some time.
I've got a Mr. T.
I pity the fool.
I've got a container filled with cold water and with ice.
Mm-hmm.
And put my hand in.
Yep.
Ow, that hurts. And
How would you go if you're a tech bro?
Did they say 10 minutes? If I was an anti-aging tech bro who had to immerse myself
in
every
an ice
day.
bath. I don't believe it was 10 minutes, Ryan.
I thought it was just 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Well, do we have to?
I can't even do that. It's
You've literally
put it in. I've got a headache and a sore hand. Here, you put your hand in this.
Well, why am I don't have a headache?
No,
oh, great. Why don't you put a big container of water across the technical equipment that we haven't even paid for you?
Do you know, someone was telling me, I'm just going to take a Panadol. You know,
So how long do I have to put it in for?
A minute. And open and close your hand. Hurts, doesn't it? Say it hurts. Thank you, yes. It really hurts like hell.
I can't do this. I'm going to have a heart attack.
No, I agree.
I feel it's going to my heart.
Would you rather a Panadol?
I'm not doing that.
Well, one of the other remedies, maybe that water's too
Dumbest
cold.
thing in the world.
Maybe we do it with boiling hot water. But a friend of mine was telling me about this remedy. He was on holidays and his son got some sunburn. And he'd heard about this. Someone had told him about this years ago and he did it and it worked. You get a potato. You peel the potato, slice it up thinly. You put the potato in cold water with some ice, and then you put that on the sunburn, and almost instantly,
and it works.
The sunburn is relieved. It's relieved. Yeah.
Well, this is something.
Why don't you tell us your remedies?
Okay.
Let's do it. People have home remedies, their grandma's remedies, whatever, things they've come across beautifully. I know AI passed down from generations of AI to
Back
generations.
in my day, goanna oil, that fixed everything.
Yeah.
My grandfather, you get a graze or a sprain, goanna oil. You lose a limb, bit of goanna oil, mate, it'll grow back.
My mother was obsessed with a thing called Borofax. Does that sound familiar to you?
Is it borax?
No, Borofax.
And what do you do with that?
I think it was a powder you'd put everywhere.
Yeah, doesn't it
everywhere.
Get rid of ants? What do you mean everywhere?
I never was covered in ants. It worked like a dream. But if you have a remedy for anything, something that it doesn't even look, maybe you've not tried it, maybe you have. We'd love to know your remedies.
Yep. The tribal drum is beating for.
Thanks for the remedies. Thanks for the remedies. Give us a call, 1355 22. Meanwhile, keep going with that, Brennan.
Speaking
it's
of
too
headaches,
painful to put your hand in.
I can't do it.
No.
Give us a call, 1355 22 on Gold.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Listen to the podcast whenever you want with the free iHeart app.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home for Jam Nation.
Look, we're feeling a bit wussy because we are supposed to be able to put our hands in freezing water with ice cubes, and we were this is supposed to be a remedy to get rid of a headache, but I couldn't do it, and neither could you.
I've often found when I'm at a party and I dive into the esky to get the beers out, it does hurt a bit, but I've never really just thought about it, just putting it in there.
Well, I thought, how come I can't do this? And I reheard what we just played.
You didn't know this, but if you place your hand in a container of water, add ice cubes, then open and close your hand.
It's just water with ice cubes. We had freezing cold water with ice cubes. So I've replaced...
Because this is how tough it is on the site here. We have freezing cold water.
Well, let's see.
The water's too cold.
I can now do this. It's still cold for a minute. See if my headache goes away.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
No.
So it's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
There's no difference.
How can that person who's doing that remedy last for a minute?
But how do those tech bros sit in those ice baths?
I tell you how, because I just Googled that. That's 10 to 15 degrees Celsius.
That would be less than 10 to 15 degrees
I think
Celsius,
so too.
Sure.
But they go up to their necks in those ice baths.
You know, I'll tell you something though. I had a slight headache.
And they've got a major one.
Now it's gone.
Has it?
Yeah, I just realised that my head feels clear.
We're asking you for your home remedies.
The tribal drama's beating for this.
Thanks for the remedies. Thanks for the remedies.
Cameron has joined us.
Hi, Cameron. What's your remedy and what's it for?
Hello, Jonesy. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for taking my call. I remember your days, Amanda, beyond 2000. That's now showing my age.
Well, showing mine too, and welcome.
What product do you remember specifically, Cameron?
Okay, I've got a couple for you. I've got 3. Is that okay?
Yeah, go.
Really
Please,
quick.
sure.
Go for it.
If you're late for a meeting and and you're shaving and you nick yourself, my grandma taught me, ground black pepper acts as an acting agent, and that looks like a beauty spot.
So you put ground pepper on the spot,
that's a good
Norman
idea.
Gunston style.
It clots. It's much more, discreet and less noticeable than a Band-Aid.
Yeah, or tissue paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because a lot of people use black ground pepper, you put it in your radiator if you spring a leak.
And if it was on your
the
face, it would have a giant blackhead, but better than bleeding.
Yeah.
What's your other one, Cameron?
Yeah.
Another one is if you got a cold or flu, you put Vicks on the sole of your feet, the vapor rub.
I've heard
Vicks
that.
socks on before you go to bed. Mum taught me that. And one, if you're a woman wearing high heels, to break them in, wear thick socks, put them on in the morning, and run a hairdryer around the leather, around the shoe for about 30 to 40 seconds. That'll help soften and strengthen the leather. So when you put them on, they're not as tight. They're more accustomed to your feet.
Yeah, right. So have you tried that, Cameron?
I'm withholding that comment.
Fine.
That's terrific. Thank you.
We'll talk about the stuff you loved that Amanda did on Beyond 2000
Another
some other
time.
Marie is with us.
Hi, Marie.
Hi.
What's your remedy?
My remedy is for warts on children's feet or papillomas. You get a piece of banana, the white pissy bit, a tiny little piece the size of the wart, and you put it on with a good Elastoplast Band-Aid.
Right.
And you change it every time they get it wet in the bath or the shower. After 7 to 10 days, the wart is gone.
And so it's the white. Did you say pithy or pissy?
I said pissy.
Right.
P-I-T-H. The pissy
Right, so
part.
the inside of the skin.
Oh, the pith of a banana.
The inside of the skin. And the aim is to keep the air off it. So if you keep the air off it with a Band-Aid, it disappears. You don't have to go and get them frozen off at the doctor's and put the children through all that pain. It works every single time.
That's a great
Marie,
one.
that is great.
Thank you.
That's a good. I didn't realise bananas had pith. I know that oranges and mandarins have pith.
Well, is pith just what a weird word? Is it the inside of the skin? Is that what pith is?
Yes, it is. When Ida Buttrose goes out on a Friday night.
She gets on the pith.
He gets on. Jeff. Jeff has
Hello,
joined
Jeff.
us.
What's your remedy?
Hello, Amanda. Hi, Jones.
Hello.
I
Jeff.
used to suffer plantar fasciitis, which is inflammation of the tendon under the heel. It's extremely painful, like walking on coals.
I know it. I know it.
Now, I had a little Asian doctor put me onto Axe brand universal oil.
Yeah.
You can get it from Chinese shops and off the internet.
Yeah.
I no longer have plantar fasciitis, which supposedly Western medicine has no cure for.
Did you rub it under the soles of your feet?
Rub around the heel. You need about 3 or 4 drops twice a day. About 3 weeks later, no pain whatsoever.
Axe brand.
I've told guys that Axe brand universal oil.
Right now. Go to your local Chinese shop.
We will put all of these on our socials. That's fantastic.
Axe brand universal oil.
Thank you, Jeff.
We're learning some good stuff.
We're going to take some more calls. I'm not going to. Do you want to try putting your hand in this water now, Brendan?
Why would I do it again?
Might wet yourself. Remember that?
No. What would I wet myself?
No, isn't that supposed to be something that makes people do it?
When Ida and I went out on the town, on the pith, 135522 is our number. If you'd like to join in, please, we'd love to hear from you on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda with Avicii on Jam Nation. And if you've just joined us, we're all gathered round the old snake oil salesman for our home remedies. The tribal drama is beating for.
Thanks for the remedies. Thanks for the remedies.
We've had some good ones so far. Hello, Liz. Hi, Liz.
Yeah, hi.
Hello, what's your remedy?
Yeah, I have a remedy for cramps in the shins or the feet.
Yeah.
And it is just put them on a cold floor.
Put your feet, if
Very
it's in your
simple
shin.
and works immediately.
Do you stand up on the cold floor? If it's in your shin, do you put your shin on the cold floor? How does it work?
Just stand on the cold floor. Stand up on the cold floor and the cramp in the shin goes away. It is amazing, Amanda. You will not believe how quick it works.
Because lots of people get
when you wake up in the middle of the night with a cramp in your leg,
awful.
get up and stand on the cold floor.
Well, you've got to find some cold floor. What have you got, the big shag pile?
Well, move to the bathroom. Do something.
What have you got, a shag pile in your bathroom?
Then you're a creep.
No, you just haven't updated your bathroom.
Thank you, Liz.
That's great. Ben has joined us.
Hi, Ben. What's your remedy?
Hi, guys. My remedy is if you bump yourself or a child bumps themselves, put olive oil on the bump and it helps reduce the bruising, both in terms of pain, but also, when you bruise it goes all black and blue.
Yeah.
It reduces a lot of that as well.
That's a great
So
idea.
do you wait for the bruise to emerge before you do it, or as soon as they're bumped, you rub the olive oil in?
As soon as you've done the bump, you rub the olive oil in and it reduces it quite considerably. So
That's a great
I've learned that from my father told me that, and I do it all the time, and it absolutely works. It doesn't get rid of it completely, but it certainly reduces it.
Oh, I'm loving
Olive oil.
this.
How good is olive oil?
Loving it.
Thanks, Ben. Laura has joined us as well. Hello, Laura.
Hello.
Hello. What's your remedy
Laura.
for, Laura?
Well, I'm a chronic migraine sufferer, so I heard you talking about migraines. Potatoes, slicing potatoes, and you put them on your forehead with a scarf. And as your headache starts to go away, the potatoes actually get warm.
Really?
It's really weird. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. That's the very first migraine I can recall having. And then also putting your feet, which actually works, in warm water.
So do you peel the potato and slice it thinly, or it doesn't matter?
Well, I just leave the skin on and I just slice them like in thin slices.
Yep.
Put it on like a tea towel or a scarf and then shove it on my forehead. I've actually got one of those beauty things that you put around your head to get your hair out of your face, and I just stick mine on that and then just put it tight around my head, and that helps actually reduce my migraine.
And how long does that take you?
It depends how severe my migraine is. Sometimes the potatoes work within half an hour, sometimes a little bit longer. But, I've been doing that since I was 8.
Do you think it would work for a regular headache as well?
Oh, it might.
Yeah.
I don't know. I use it for migraines. But, and if you have a headache, they say to put your feet in hot water or drink, put a bit of salt under your tongue. I drink Coca-Cola, just normal Coke, or you can use water, and it's supposed to help reduce your headache.
That's a great idea.
Salt under the tongue too. These are great. We've got
If you had a
lots
normal
of
headache, you might be able to use a potato jam. It comes out of the freezer. It's cold.
Smaller.
Same. Migraine sufferers really suffer, I'm telling you.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't get migraines, but whenever I see someone that's got it, I always feel there should be a day for migraine sufferers.
Well, we're getting a lot
Laura,
of
a day
calls
for
on
you.
this. We are going to take more of your calls, please. 135522, give us your remedy.
Join us on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. Thanks to this time-old home remedy, a way to cure a headache.
You didn't know this, but if you place your hand in a container of water, add ice cubes, then open and close your hand for 1 minute, You can relieve a headache in just a few seconds.
How'd you go with that?
Well, it was so cold. Now it's okay. I think I've still got a bit of a headache.
What are you going to do when Joe Rogan comes to visit and you're all sitting in your ice baths? What's going to happen?
I'll probably wee in it.
Wee in Joe Rogan.
It's a remedy to get rid of Joe Rogan.
Who's been drinking Barocca?
We've been discussing your home remedies, and we've had some absolute rippers.
Really
We'll
good.
put all of these on our socials so you can check them out if you need to.
And you can join us socially, jonesyandamanda.com.au if you like. The tribal drama's beating for this.
Thanks for the remedies. Thanks for the remedies.
Steve is with us.
Steve, what's your remedy?
Good afternoon.
Hello.
My remedy is for if you got the flu or a cold or just feeling crook. You put 3 drops of eucalyptus oil in a level teaspoon of sugar and you swallow it.
Oh.
And, okay, now if you're feeling crook in the morning, you take it in the morning and then you take it again at night, right? And then you have it again in the morning the next day and then you'll be right by the end of that day.
So a teaspoon of sugar with 3 drops of eucalyptus oil. Is it bad for you to drink eucalyptus oil?
Well, only if you add ice to it, right? Ice to the eucalyptus oil, right?
This is Steve making a joke.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
If you're making a cocktail.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, you Pennant Hills girls, you go good. Right, so...
Carnford, please.
Oh, beg your pardon. Yeah, look, it does. It tastes pretty crook.
Yeah.
Right, but the sugar sweetens it, and you just put it in. I don't get colds or flu.
Yep, because of this remedy.
100%, Brent.
On you, Steve.
Okay, thank you, Steve.
Yeah, because when you look at a eucalyptus lolly, it's just sugar and eucalyptus
Is it
oil.
okay to drink the oil, or it dissolves enough in the sugar that it'd be okay?
Yeah, 3 drops.
Sinister sauce.
Okay. We're talking 3 drops. You're not drinking a ton of it.
No, that's true.
Joe has joined us.
Hello, Joe. What's your remedy?
Hi. My remedy is for indigestion. When you've got really bad pain, or you know how it's like lemon in your mouth, get a glass, 2 teaspoons of bicarb soda, cover it with milk, stir it, down it like a shot, and then hold it. Don't try not to do anything, and then all of a sudden you will let out the biggest burp, and then it's all gone.
Right, bicarb soda and milk.
Really?
And the burp is just, if you've got really bad indigestion, the burp goes on forever.
All right.
And
That's
it
tempting to
disappears.
try it
And
just
it
for
just
that.
disappears. I know.
Okay, so don't do it on date night.
Or don't do it when the king's over for dinner.
These are all things, because everyone will disappear. Joe, that's
Thank you,
great.
Joe.
Dave has joined us.
Let's end with David. Hello, David. What's your remedy?
Hey, how you going? I've got a remedy for hiccups.
Oh, yes.
So basically, this is real. This is verified real by me and a bunch of other people. You need to convince yourself, I mean truly convince yourself, that they do not exist. Hiccups are not real. And if you can do that, you will kill yourself of the hiccups if you're dealing with them.
Wow.
Fascinating.
This almost is like Tin Hat Tuesday as
It's
well.
a little bit.
So they're not real.
You have to convince yourself
They're not real.
that they're not real.
David, that's great.
We're going to put all of these up on our socials.
Yep.
If you get to do any of these and you get any results, especially the burping, we would love to know.
We'd like to hear the results
We
of the burping.
absolutely
You
would.
can put that on our socials if
Thank
you want.
you, everyone.
Jonesy and Amanda. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, David. That's very good. Coming up in the next hour, we've got Instagram making
Got
its return.
Instagram, and also my Double A Chattery podcast I do with my friend Anita.
That drops today.
We're looking at the Epstein overwhelm and how you need to protect yourself from all the stuff you're hearing at the moment.
We'll have that for you on Gold.
Jonesy and Amanda. You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
We had so many requests for them to do it again.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Man, that shit just cracks me up.
Maybe we should lay off the moonshine.
Josie's always knocking Amanda.
It's so easy.
Amanda always knocking Josie.
Stick it in the guts, Barry.
Everyone's talking about the Norwegian biathlete whose Norwegian wood got him in trouble. He got a bronze medal. He was up on the podium.
And he used that time to apologise to the girlfriend he'd cheated on. We have an update.
I had a thought about that. Is he saying he would have got gold had he been with his girlfriend still?
I don't know. He just was saying that he had chosen the week of the Olympics to tell her he'd been unfaithful.
Yep.
And he said, it's the worst week of my life.
Because we're
and
not
he sobbed and sobbed.
we're not the official partner of the game, so we can only read the transcript. We had that for you yesterday, courtesy of this professional actor.
Ryan.
I had a gold medal in my life. I only have eyes for her.
That apparently is Norwegian.
I thought we were
I did my best, okay.
I thought we were watching a rerun of LOLO.
I thought it was Pepe Le Pew.
All right.
But we have an update and we'll get to that.
I'm excited
Yeah,
about
you
that.
should be.
Also, it's Thursday. That means your podcast, Double A Chattery, drops today.
A very timely one today about how to protect yourself around all the horrors of what we're hearing about the Epstein files.
That's coming up on Jam Nation on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda driving you home. Ed Sheeran currently touring Australia and doing very, very well.
I'm
noticed
seeing
that you
him
were,
on Saturday
You were looking
night.
at the set list, trying to work out how many songs you know and when you can go to the dunny and the bar and all that sort of stuff.
That's not how I phrased it, but saying when will my favourite songs come on is how I phrased it.
Can I go to the bar? The Epstein files are making many high and mighty people sweat. Not Prince Andrew, of course, because he doesn't sweat. He would indeed be worried. And have you had that feeling you don't want one of your heroes to be mentioned in the Epstein files? Because there's a lot of people being mentioned in the Epstein files. And not necessarily they're all pedos or pervs or anything like that.
Sometimes like Kate Blanchett is mentioned.
she's in there?
You know, just people who are mentioned
Winnie
in
the
emails.
Pooh is in the Epstein files.
No, that's AI, that picture. And that's the annoying thing. When people make joke pictures, it dilutes the intensity of us saying what's real and what isn't.
Exactly. And this is the world we're living in. I was a little concerned when I heard that Tony Hawk was in the Epstein files. Well, he's mentioned in the skateboarding guy. I'm a big fan of his. Tony Hawk has been mentioned in the Epstein files and he has denied unequivocally that he was ever there. An alleged victim claimed she was present on the island as a 13-year-old when Tony Hawk reportedly got married there.
Oh, he get married on Epstein Island?
Well, this is what this alleged victim has said. And Tony Hawk has come out and to vehemently deny any of this accusation. Here are the facts and the timelines of my nuptials. And I apologise if they don't fit a narrative of nonsense. In 1990, married in Fallbrook, California. In 1996, married in San Diego, California.
To a different person?
Yeah.
They're not renewing the vows.
Renewing his vows. 2006, married in Fiji.
Oh.
2015, married in Ireland. And I believe that's his current wife at the moment. So he's been married 4 times.
Right. Nothing to see here.
So what's happened? This is what's happened here. There's a few things here. He gets mentioned only once in there where this alleged witness has obviously had a mistaken case of identity. But the other thing was Epstein was a big gamer. And his game that he plays, Tony Hawk's skateboarding game,
right?
That gets mentioned. So maybe there was confusion. Second to that, one of the guests in 2006 shot photos of the ceremony, licensed those photos to get his images. His name is coincidentally Mark Epstein.
So what does that mean?
So no relation to...
Do you mean at his actual weddings or his Epstein Island supposed wedding?
This guy's an accomplished action sports photographer from Wyoming.
Who photographed one of those 4 weddings that didn't take place on Epstein Island.
And Tony has said, in no relation to Jeffrey Epstein, who I never met and whose island I never visited, this is all easy verifiable information. Facts are not fungible. Fungible? What's fungible?
I think it's a skateboard move. But his wife's are very fungible.
But that's the thing. Your heroes.
Well, let's talk about this next because the podcast I do with my friend Anita McGregor, and she's a forensic psychologist. This is when I love doing this stuff with her because we're being bombarded with a whole lot of stuff that our brains aren't designed to deal with. Mm-hmm. How do we get through this? We'll talk about it next.
That's coming up on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home. Thursday is a great day because it's Pie Day at the radio station, which is always great, but also your podcast that you do with your forensic psychologist friend Anita McGregor drops today.
And it's not always serious topics we cover, but I thought we'd lean into the stuff that she does every day, where she deals with unsavoury material every day and how does she separate herself from it? Because at the moment, don't we feel absolutely exhausted by the news cycle? We really, really do. There's something that I heard on an ABC podcast, Matt Bevan's podcast, if you're listening. He was interviewing someone from Pod Save America who said that the current news cycle sounds like this. This is something called the shepherd's tone. It's very disquieting. This is a piece of music. Oh, just stop. It's horrible.
So what does it do?
It just gradually gets more and more intense with no crescendo.
So it never gets to the end?
It never gets to the end, which is why we find that music makes your skin crawl. But this is what the current news cycle and the Epstein files feels like.
And I noticed that during COVID when the news, they used to just have a news update. Then all of a sudden it became alert. Have you noticed that? Now it's just alert all the time.
But there was,
it could be just a kid got a kite stuck in a tree. Alert.
But
we're so triggered now.
But we had targets in COVID. We wanted to reopen. We wanted to do whatever. Here, we're bombarded every day with no conclusion.
It's just fatigue.
All this information has come out and no men have been named. The victims have, the perpetrators have been redacted. It's just completely exhausting.
And you try to work out, you see the pictures online and you try to work out whose picture is behind the little black boxes. They got all these black boxes.
But we're not equipped to even look at that. And that's what we spoke about, is that the field that Anita's in, she and her son's a paramedic. They have people who look out for them. They go and have what's called supervision in Anita's world, where the psychologist talks to someone who understands what she's talking about and she can share confidential stuff and say, how do I cope with this? Your mental health is looked after. Here's what she said about when she realised she wasn't taking her mental health seriously enough.
There has been an impact. There's been a cost to doing the work that I've done over the lifetime of being a forensic psychologist. And I know that there were times, I still remember one time I was seeing a client in the afternoon, so I was doing a file review. I was eating a sandwich and looking through this file information, which was very disturbing. And I remember just stopping because I was sitting at my desk. I mean, the kind of the worst things that I could be doing. I was sitting at my desk, eating a sandwich, trying to get through this and reading this really, really awful stuff. And I just remember putting my sandwich down, closing the file and picking up my sandwich and going for a walk and thinking, I've got to actually change some strategies that I was doing. I had just kind of slipped into this desensitized, I need to get things done. And so pushed what I was doing. And I realized that, and that came up in my supervision with my supervisor at the time saying, my self-care is out of balance here.
Because most people aren't equipped to deal with the material we're seeing. The members of the public don't have the protections in place because professionals who have to investigate this child sexual abuse material there are systems in place to help them deal with it. But as individuals, people are diving in and seeing it's coming up on your phones, and not just the visuals of it, the knowledge that the world as we know it is chaotic. It's exhausting and it's terrifying with no crescendo. Where are the prosecutions? Where's it going? We have this social media ban for kids under the age of 16 to protect them. But how do we protect ourselves? Anita was saying she remembers post-September 11 and the imagery of the planes going in again and again. She said in Canada, the televisions at some point said, look after your kids. Don't let your children watch this. But what about the adults? We need to be protected as well. And so part of it is be aware that you need to protect your own mental health. We're not equipped to deal with this. And many of us feel we need to bear witness to what's happening in the world. But
you don't have to.
You don't have to. Don't do that at the expense of your own well-being.
It, or you're turning a blind eye to it.
No, but you have to look after yourself. You really do. So that's in our podcast this week. But the general message is make sure that your own mental health is taken care of, because these are terrifying times.
The reality is it's not going to end. It's not going to end.
It's frustrating.
The shepherd's tone. You listen to that shepherd's tone and this will go forever. This will go for 10 hours. It'll go for a millennia.
Yeah.
And it's never going to stop.
Don't let it defeat you.
Exactly. Play Instagram instead.
But also, can I just say, please, if you'd like to hear that podcast, do it wherever you get your podcasts.
Double H Chattery drops today. Instagram is here. If you'd like to pay $13.55.22 on gold.
You can see a whole lot more of Jonesy and Amanda on our socials. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Free money. Fast money. Extra cash.
I need money. Jonesy and Amanda's.
Right on. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right. $1,000.
You can make it $2,000 with a bonus question, but it's double or nothing.
Imagine if it happened for Adrian of Thomastown.
Imagine, because here he is. Hello, Adrian.
Hello, how are you?
We're very well,
Thank God
you.
you're here, Adrian. Do you think you can do this?
Feeling lucky?
I've got all of my fingers crossed.
Righto.
It's really hard to hold a phone.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
just relax and see how we go. We've got
And
10
remember,
questions.
pass is your friend,
Yes.
Adrian.
Absolutely. You're not sure.
Yes.
Say pass. We might have time to come back, okay?
Yep. Sure.
Adrian, good luck. Uncross those fingers and let the blood flow, because here we go. Question number 1. What do chickens lay?
Eggs.
Question 2. What colour on a set of traffic lights means go?
Green.
Question 3. A maggot is a baby what?
Fly.
Question 4. True or false? Texas is in North America.
True.
Question 5. The Australian and the Daily Telegraph have types of what?
Newspaper.
Question 6. Which Australian actress stars in Wuthering Heights?
Yeah, you've got me. Pass.
Question 7. Sleepers and studs are types of what?
Earrings.
Question 8. Which country invented chicken salt?
Australia.
Question 9. Fender are known for making what?
Guitars.
Question 10. Thomas Edison famously invented what?
Light bulb.
Back to question 5. Which Australian actress stars in Wuthering Heights? Pick an actress. Quick.
Margot Robbie.
Adrian, yes!
Adrian, yes! Oh, phew! I wasn't sure you were going to get there.
Are you just
Well
doing
done.
it for the show, Adrian? That was great.
Oh, well done. Oh, your crossed fingers did the trick. You got $1,000.
$1,000 for Adrian.
Adrian, this is where this is where it gets trickier. Well, you can. There's nothing tricky about this. You can leave with $1,000.
You can go, Adrian, if you want.
And we'll love you and say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Or, listen to that music. Or you can answer a bonus question. I'm looking at it in front of me here. For $2,000, but it is double or nothing.
So if you get it wrong, Adrian, you get nothing. You risk your $1,000.
Jonesy, do you want to put them on?
I got these things here, Adrian, because I look at you. You're a man who I think can do this. I'm going to put on my tempting pants, and I'm pointing them towards Thomastown.
Oh wow!
Is he wooing you, Adrian?
It's a big spread from here to Thomastown. But I'll tell you right now, Adrian.
I'd say take them off, but that's scarier.
Adrian, what are you thinking? Do you want to take your $1,000 or do you want to try for $2,000?
Double or nothing, Adrian.
Well, I rang with nothing, so I'm going to give it a go.
Adrian, that's
Here we
what
go,
we're talking
Adrian.
about.
You have 6 seconds to answer this bonus question.
Yep.
What 2-word name is given to the iconic green cap worn by the Australian Test cricketers?
Baggy green.
You've
There it is.
done it, Adrian. $2,000.
He's our man.
Congratulations.
If he can't do it, no one can. Adrian, and you're the first person on Jam Nation that has won Instagram.
Congratulations.
In its current incarnation.
Thank you guys so much. I've been trying all week.
Well, and you did it.
You did it. Congratulations. And now I think you need to go and see Wuthering Heights.
There's nothing else you need to do now.
I think so. Yeah.
Congratulations, Adrian.
Good on you, Adrian.
You are a winner.
Thank you. Thank you, Jonesy. Thank you, Amanda.
Pleasure.
That's okay, Adrian. $2,000 for Adrian.
And coming up next, let's celebrate with Adrian by going back to our Norwegian Olympian.
Yep.
Who
the biathlete.
The biathlete, that's what he did. Well, it's hard to remember what the sport was because he blubbed like a baby on the podium because of his girlfriend. We have an update.
We'll have that for you next on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home. It's been some time since we spoke about the Norwegian biathlete.
Well, it's been one day. It's a big news cycle. It's been one day.
It's a fascinating story.
It is, and we've got an update. The Norwegian biathlete Sturla Holm Leigred. We spoke about this yesterday. He won bronze in the biathlon. Is that what it's called? That's skiing and shooting.
Mm-hmm.
He got bronze, but he used his moment on the podium. He hogged the limelight, really, because one of his colleagues won gold.
Sure.
He hogged the limelight to say that he's had a terrible week. 6 months ago, he said, I met the love of my life, the world's most beautiful, sweetest person. 3 months ago, I made the biggest mistake of my life and I cheated on her. He chose to tell her this the week of the Olympics, and he's had a terrible week. Well, we can't play any audio of him.
We're not the official carrier of the games.
No.
Channel 9 have done that, and that's fair enough. Good on you guys.
Channel 9 and Stan, they've paid for the rights.
We can get around it. There's a whole bunch of caveats. You can say caveat, by the way.
We're allowed
I know it's Latin.
So we're calling we say Winter Games, we're calling them the Icy Olympics.
Icy Olympics.
And we use Ryan here, who's a trained
he does theatre sports.
Yeah. He played the role yesterday of Sturla Lygrad. This is what Sturla said in his press conference.
I had a gold medal in my life. I only have eyes for her.
And Ryan is very good with impressions. Do you, Robert Irwin?
Okay, I don't know if the Norwegian was particularly
No,
good.
it was
I'm more of a Robert Irwin guy. That's what I can do. Okay, here we go.
Robert's just come into the studio.
Okay. Hey guys.
Very good.
There you go.
Well, let's get back to Norway.
Sure.
It's not all Australia Zoo. Let's get to Norway.
Should we get him in khaki?
So what's happened here is that this athlete, Sturla Lygrad, has now said he has regret on what should have been a celebration for Norwegian biathlon. He said he's very sorry that he aired details of his private life. Ryan, would you mind actually reading out?
Oh, okay. Go again.
Yeah, go again.
All right.
Have you got it in front of you there?
Yes.
Okay.
We're all getting scripts.
This is what he said yesterday.
I don't need the music.
And some traditional Norwegian music.
This is my shot at redemption.
I deeply regret sharing this personal story. I am not quite myself these days. I am not thinking clearly. My apologies to my ex-girlfriend, who unwillingly ended up in the media spotlight. I hope she is doing well.
I want to suck your blood.
Okay. Count.
All right.
One.
Okay. Oh, that was better than yesterday.
Well, his ex-girlfriend has made a statement.
Okay.
I'm going to play the role of the ex-girlfriend. Are
Okay,
you ready?
what's my line?
Well, you're his friend who's been kicked in the throat and doesn't have a voice box.
Again.
It's hard to forgive him, even after the declaration of love in front of the whole world. I didn't choose to be put in this position, and it's painful to have to endure it. We've been in contact, and he's aware of my feelings about this. How was that? Pretty good. Just say it.
That was pretty good.
But let me tell you this.
What about me?
How's this, though?
Yeah.
A theory has
what
surfaced.
about the other guy?
No, let me tell you this. A theory has surfaced online about the whole ordeal, claiming that he purposely did this to make headlines, to redo the old headlines that have come up about him when you search him. So I'll tell you why he wants that change. But he's hoping that if you Google him now, you'll see this, as opposed to what was there before. In 2023, he was banned from the Biathlon World Cup because he fired a gun in the hotel room.
Okay.
So his event is skiing and shooting. And he had to apologise at the time, saying, I appreciate how important safety routines truly are. So he was in terrible trouble. That's hugely shameful for an athlete in this sport.
And what about poor old Johan?
Well, this is the thing. Johan, his colleague Johan, has won gold. He's on the podium going, hello. Here he is now.
Hello. Hello.
And double ignominy.
That's a nice
I'm looking at photos of Johan.
Yep. What does he look like?
Well, he's crossed the finish line, and it looks like someone's smeared ice cream all over his face. It's frozen snot and drool. We'll put these pictures up on our socials.
Frozen snot and drool, isn't that your legal firm?
Righto, you two. That's enough.
And
Well,
fair
more
enough.
Icy Olympics as it comes to hand.
Yes, indeed. We will be back tomorrow.
We'll see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Catch up on the Jonesy and Amanda podcast. Download the free iHeart app now.
See you next time. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hear every second of Jonesy and Amanda on demand. Search for us now on the iHeart app.